Hi, everybody. Okay, so first of all, can you let me know if you can see and hear me? Okay, please. If I get some, I can see your comments, and I have noted down the first couple of questions, and I will try and get them in order. But if loads of people start coming in, then it might get a bit chaotic. Okay. Okay, I've got hearts. Hi. Hi, everybody. So I'm assuming that you can hear me. So I have got a plethora of cards in front of me of different decks. I am trying to speak as slowly as possible. Okay, so Randy, I am not Carrie. I am Carrie's friend. Okay. So in case you didn't know, in case anybody's watching the replay, etc. So this is a live stream and it's for Carrie because Carrie, the usual person who you are used to seeing on Scorched Earth, has relocated. So basically, what that means is she is having to take some time out from YouTube, and she has put a video on the channel, okay, to explain everything. Oh goodness, there's 53 of you already. Hi. And basically, she's not going to be able to upload for a few more weeks. So basically, I thought, what can we do as a community? Because I started watching Carrie, watching Scorched Earth like you are, and the universe aligned, and I was able to actually meet Carrie, and a good few years ago now, and we hit it off, and we are really good friends, and she has been so wonderful to me. So I thought, what can we do? So this is what I came up with, and I've also done the July readings. So if they are of interest to you, you can check them out. Okay, so everybody is joining in. Oh, we've got 61. Oh, hi. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, so the first message that was here was from Catherine. Okay, so trying to decide on a drop or go ahead in a family issue. Now I don't know if that's meant to be a job, and it's just like the predictive text. So what I'll do is I'll just shuffle the cards and I will see what comes through for you. Okay, Catherine? Oh, right, okay, so what's come through, right? So the Ace of Cups has came through first of all, and I'm using a traditional deck just so that everybody's familiar. So the Ace of Cups has came through trying to decide, okay, so decisions, aces tend to be about new decisions, about new things, about planting seeds. So what I would suggest is, because it's the Ace of Cups, it's to follow your heart. So work out what brings you the most amount of joy. Is it deciding a drop or to go ahead on a family issue? So what I would say is, I would say that the most important thing is for you to do what's true to your heart, to do what's true to you. Okay, so yeah, I hope I answered that okay. Right, okay, so let's see who else got. Goddess 65, a career question. Am I ready to do tarot readings professionally? Does the universe give a thumbs up? Or should I wait? Right, okay, so to give you a wee bit of background, Goddess 65, and anybody else who's watching, basically what the situation is with myself, I picked up my first deck of tarot cards when I was around 14. And I started reading for people professionally in the girls' toilets at school, at high school. So it was the 90s, just to say. So I didn't really have that kind of fear. You know, it was just basically some people seen my cards in my school bag, and they were like, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "Oh, well, these are my tarot cards," and it kind of went for there. Okay, so but what I would say is during my professional career, and I do this all the time. This is my full-time job. What I would suggest is there's two ways to look at it. If you don't try, you won't know. And if you wait until you feel ready, then it's too late. Okay, that was a piece of advice that a businessman gave to me many years ago. And he said, if you wait until you're ready, it's too late. Okay, but we'll see what the tarot's got for you. Okay. And I kind of sing. Right. Let's see. Okay, now we've got a Three of Swords. Do not panic. Okay, Goddess 65. Let's not panic about this. So, what I would suggest with the Three of Swords coming up for that card is you are putting yourself, you're overthinking this. Okay, you're putting too much pressure on yourself, and rather than just letting go and trying, then it's like you're waiting until you're perfect. And that's causing you this anguish. And the fact that it's a Three of Swords, it's causing you anguish because it's something you love. So clearly you absolutely love tarot, and you want to do this. You want to do this as a career. So just try is what I would suggest. Either sign up, look at local markets. Is there any kind of mind, body, and spirit places? Or have you tried maybe, just reading for friends and family? Or you can go and do it online, or you can, you can even try and sign up for one of the psychic phone lines, or the online, it's like kind of text messages. You can try that as well, just to see, because sometimes what we think something's going to be like, and the reality of the situation, it's a very different thing. And as somebody who's done this for a good few years, it isn't always glamorous. In fact, it's rarely glamorous. It's like we're right in the front lines of helping people. We're right at the coalface. And a lot of the time, when people come to tarot card readers, it's usually because it's their last hope. It's the last thing, it's the last place. So, you can get quite a lot of people who are desperate, and they've got a certain kind of energy, and and you need to be quite tough. You need to have, like I say, like I've got rhino hide, because you just need to be like Teflon and let things slide off you. So I hope that helps, Goddess 65. But just try. You don't know if you don't try. Okay, darling. So let's see. Oh, thank you for all the lovely comments. Right, okay, let me see. Oh, right, I've over-scrolled. Sorry, loves. Hello from Maine. Oh, hello. That's an East Coast, isn't it? I've got a friend in Maine. Oh, for the Bronx. Oh, hello there. Okay, I'd love a reading now. Okay, here we go. I'm having a few situations with family that were traumatic and also need me to take a complicated decision. I'd really appreciate your support through this complicated time. Okay, so we'll see what we can do. Okay, so do you know what I'd love? See if you drop in what your sun sign is. I'd love to see, because in case you didn't know, I am a Taurus. So I'm a Taurus sun with an Aries moon, and I am Sagittarius ascendant. I also have got my Mercury's in Gemini. So basically, I was born to talk. That's what I tell people, right? I was born to talk. Right, okay, let's see. Right, a few situations with family. traumatic. Sorry you're going through this. Is it Latika? I'm so sorry if I butcher names. I am the worst. Let's try to. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Four of Swords came up. Now, Latika, what I would suggest with that is take a step back. Take a step back from these situations. And what also showed its face while I was shuffling was the Star card. Now, I think what it feels like energetically is if you are able to have some self-care for yourself and for those round about you. Take some time out, if at all possible, and heal thyself. That's the words that are coming through from source. It's like heal thyself, because unless you do that, you're unable to help other people. Okay, so and I realise it's complicated and there's a lot of stuff going round and round in your head. There's a lot of thoughts and there's a lot of moving parts with regards to this. It feels like, to be honest, it feels like this will go on for quite some time yet, and it may even go as far as to maybe, well, this is a card de Libra, so kind of October time. I think by October time you will possibly have kind of got to the end of this particular situation. But as I say, there's a lot of moving parts with it. Okay, so Latika, you take care of yourself, sweetheart. Right? Thank you so much for coming in. Let me see, who else have we got? Oh, no bother, Judy. Shirley Murray, hello. Ms. Jules, hello, Marion. Would love a card reading, please. Thank you, from sunny Florida. No problem, Ms. Jules, from sunny Florida. I was in Florida in January. And I'm going back this January. I'm going to be presenting at an event there, at a tarot convention. So, depending where you are, Ms. Jules, if you check out StarCon, it's STAARCON. It takes place every January in West Palm Beach in Florida. And it's like some tarot superstars. So, what's the tarot got to say for Ms. Jules? Let's see. Oh, I remember, Ms. Jules, you left a lovely comment on one of the videos. I remember reading that. It was lovely. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so we have got the Six of Cups. It's a card of Scorpio, okay, and it often speaks a lot to the past. Okay, so it's like, this is a full moon today, right, which I only realised after I had scheduled this. Okay, so yeah, it was. I'm like, oh, right, okay. So yeah, I would suggest that during this time of the full moon, there is going to be a lot of emotions coming up from the past. Okay, and I think there's a lot of you feeling quite kind of, melancholy, and kind of think about past situations. Now, what I would suggest is, if there's any past relationships that come to your mind during this time, during the next couple of days, I would say just hold on, because the sun is in Cancer, which is naturally a very emotive and a very emotional sign. So just be careful. I feel like there's a tendency sometimes for you to maybe look back at the past with rose-tinted glasses on, and it isn't necessarily just in relationships. I think this has maybe it's been a bit of a theme throughout either the last few years or, the last few years, or it's maybe been a kind of a current theme throughout your life, and it might even have come through via past life stuff. Okay, so Jules, just be cautious is what I'm saying. Okay, and enjoy sunny Florida. And actually, this is my wee manatee that I got in Florida, and I went to the Manatee Lagoon, and I fulfilled a lifetime ambition to actually see manatees. So, see, I told you I'd been to Florida. Right, okay, let's see. Okay. Oh goodness, there's so many comments. Okay, hello everybody coming in. Hello. Okay, Knitting Yogi, thank you so much for that super sticker. Okay, let's see. Oh, I've totally overscrolled. Can you tell it's the first time I've actually done this? I've been left to my own devices because I asked Carrie if I could do this and she didn't get back to me because her internet's really sketchy. So, this might come as a surprise to her. So, hello Sylvia from Iceland. Right, okay. Is it Dana? Dana, I would love a reading your tarot spread for my semi-soul. Oh, thank you, Dana. I think it's Dana. Dana or Dana. I apologise in advance. Okay. So, just a general. I would love a reading. So, just a one card, right? What's the universe need to tell you, Dana? Okay. Okay, Dana, you've got the Magician. Okay. So, I absolutely love seeing the Magician coming up, particularly in one card readings, but I'm doing like kind of a quick readings. Because essentially, see whatever you want, go and get it. Right? However you want to communicate. Just ask and you shall find. It's essentially that's the energy that's coming through, Dana. I feel like as well, I'm kind of tuning into your energy more. It's been difficult for you at times to ask for what you're wanting to advocate for yourself. I feel like you are like really good at advocating for other people. However, when it comes to yourself, it's a bit like, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? And it's almost like what I'm getting is it's as if there's a blockage in your throat chakra whereby there's a kind of a fear, to vocalize what you are wanting to do in life or what you're wanting to say. So please take the energy from the Magician and trust, because people do want to hear what you have to say. Everybody has got an audience, and it's just about finding that right audience and the people who align to your energy. So the more you're authentic, the more people will resonate with you. Okay, Dana, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Right, Merita. I'd love a career reading. Oh, career reading. Okay, you've not given me much to go on here, but the cards just jumped there and the Ace of Pentacles came up. Now, see, when I'm doing a professional reading, there's a couple of cards and somebody says to me, Marion, I need a new job. Marion, I want a job. I want a new career, blah, blah, blah. Should I, shouldn't I? There's a couple of cards that I look for. And number one is the Ace of Pentacles, because this is a new opportunity. Okay, and I think I said this in one of the videos, and I cannot remember what video it was, but aces are like, if you do not take the advantage, if you do not take the opportunity, because this is a hand, this is a hand holding out that pentacle, but if you don't take that pentacle and you don't plant that, then it's always going to be a seed. So it's like you need to work to it. So Merita, what I would suggest is, I would suggest that any opportunities you see, you be discerning, of course. You don't just jump into necessarily the first opportunity that comes along, but you make yourself aware and you put yourself into situations where you are able to make choices, okay, and receive the opportunities as well. What I feel is it feels like there'll be two opportunities. I think that there'll either be an opportunity to continue doing what you're doing where you're doing it, or there'll be an opportunity to go to either a different company or start up your own. It feels like that. It feels like there's a choice coming. So I hope that makes sense. So that's good, isn't it? Then you can come back and say, right, Marion, will I take this job or that job? What do I do? And then we'll get the Two of Pentacles. And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, it's okay. Okay, Anna, what do you want to know about love? Do you want to know about your relationship? You know, what do you want to know about love? Does love exist? I don't know. Don't ask me. Right, Anna, we'll pull a card and just see what comes up. Right, we'll just say, right, you want to know about love. Okay. Right, okay, love. Page of Pentacles. Anna, what I would suggest is you learn to ground yourself, first of all. It feels like your head's in the clouds a wee bit. And it's more like you are in love with the idea of love as opposed to the actual reality of it. You know, it's like life isn't like Disney princesses. You know, it's like, be practical about it. Face it with a practicality. And if you're looking for someone, treat it a bit like a job interview. Treat dating a bit like a job interview. And I know that might sound a bit like, what? You know, it's a two-way conversation. You know, don't just focus on the fact that, like, will they like me? Do they like me? Oh, what will I do? I don't know. You know, it's like, have the conversation. You know, ask yourself, do I like them? You know, is this the kind of person who I would like to spend time with? You know, treat it like that. But yeah, be grounded when you're looking at relationships. Okie dokie. Right, let's see, what else have we got? Right, okay. Priestess Shakti. Okay, I like that name. Lovely. Right, we'd love a general. Right, oof. A general what? A general reading? General anaesthetic? Sorry, I can be a bit cheeky at times. Right, I need a drink. So I've got tea and I have got juice. So I've been speaking for a good 22 minutes here without a drink. Okay, so love a general. So Priestess Shakti. Right, let's see. Okay, so with love a general, so it's the Six of Swords, Priestess Shakti. So what I would suggest with this card coming up is, right, obviously we've got the kind of a standard issue with the, you know, walking away or sailing away for thoughts, etc., different thoughts. Now, what I would say is, oh, hold on, something's coming up here. Okay, so what I would say is there's maybe an opportunity here for you to change the way you think about things. Okay, there might be something that's happening in your life or something that's going on in your life where you've always thought about it a certain way. You know, you've always had certain beliefs about this particular topic, but now it's like recently you're being introduced to something new. You're being introduced to a new way of thinking about things. That's a message that's coming through very strongly. So whatever that means to you, then take it and be open to new ideas, be open to seeing things through a different perspective, okay, and having different thoughts and different ways of communicating with people, and maybe moving away from such a rigid dialogue with people. That's what's coming through. Okay, Priestess Shakti. I hope that's well. Okay, Susie, can you please read about whether I will be able to refinance my mortgage by September? Susie, I cannot give you any financial advice, I'm afraid. Sorry, I'm not able to do that. But what I would say is find yourself a good mortgage broker. They do exist, I promise. Find yourself a good mortgage broker, and fingers crossed for you. This is a good time of year actually, because to do some financial abundance magic. We have got as I said, we have got the Capricorn full moon today. So if you're that way inclined, Susie, what I would say is let go of the fears surrounding it. And I know that's much easier said than done, but I was in a similar position, so I know how scary it can be. With the financing and the mortgage, etc. And it's the roof over your head. So yeah, that's what I would say. Find yourself a good mortgage broker, okay, and best of luck. Okay, Edie, a card for you, please. Just a random card. Let's see. Okay, so random card for you, Edie, is the Ace of Wands. Go and have fun, Edie. Remind yourself what it is to have fun. Remember what it is to be passionate about something, because what it feels like is, you're very concerned about everybody else being happy, but everybody else being excited with the things that they've got going on in their life. So give yourself an opportunity to have some fun. Let your hair down. All right. Okay, so Judy, what should I know about this relationship? Now, you don't say what kind of relationship it is, but I will make a leap, and even though I never like to make assumptions, but we will make the assumption that it is a romantic relationship. Okay. What do you need to know about this relationship? Right, okay. 10 of Wands, Judy. What I feel initially is it's either been a struggle to get to this point of the relationship for it to actually become a relationship. I feel that there's maybe been quite a long time where it's been a situationship, or is it still a situationship and you are looking for more commitment? The 10 of Wands is a card of Sagittarius, and regardless of whether the Sagittarius is prominent in any you or your partner's chart, etc. It's the energy of the question that is being surrounded by Sagittarian energy. And what I feel like is there's a desire for freedom whilst commitment at the same time. And what's coming through to me is, right, okay, so go with me with this one, Judy. Okay. What I'm picking up on is, have you ever seen like a dog off the leash, right? And it's maybe in a park or something, right? And its owner is trying to catch it because it's run off. And the more the person chases the dog, the further the dog runs. Now, I'm not comparing you or your partner or anybody to dogs. Please do not take that like that. But the principle's the same. So it's as if, the further and the harder you try to chase this, the further away it's going to get. That's what's coming through to me, Judy. So what I would suggest, in fact, I'm going to pull another card. Right, okay, so we'll get 6 of Wands. So there's definitely passion here in this relationship, right? There is definitely a lot of passion, and that could be the main indicator. It could be like when you met each other, you seen each other, and you're like, oof, I'll have a bit of that. Okay. Sorry. But that's what it feels like. So it is going to be victorious, but it's going to be hard work. I think it's just one of these relationships where there's just going to be challenges. But with the Six of Wands coming out, this one, the Six of Wands coming out, eventually there will be a victorious outcome. I think you just have to ask yourself, Judy, if you're prepared to put that level of commitment in, and if the other person is also willing to put that level of commitment and work into the relationship. Okay, so I hope that helps, Judy. Okay, Katsu, wishing you a beautiful day. Thank you. Hope Carrie is getting settled nicely. She is slowly getting settled. It's a very different way of life. That it's a much slower way of life, and everything isn't quite as instant. So I think it's just kind of a taking time. Okay, let me see. Right, Chelsea. Should I move in with my boyfriend? Oh, I don't know, Chelsea. Should you? Right, do you know what I'll do? I'm going to pull 2 cards. I'm going to pull one for yes. I'm going to pull one for no, and we'll see. Right, so. Should Chelsea? Right, yes. No. Okay, for yes, we have got the 4 of Swords. Okay, so if you choose to, I would suggest that does your boyfriend like to chill out quite a lot? Like, I'm not suggesting that he's lazy, but does he like a lot of rest? Does he like to, I'm kind of getting the impression here that he likes what he likes, and that's what it is, and it doesn't feel as if, there's much opportunity or much willingness for him to change his ways, because it's like living with somebody is completely different from, just staying over a couple of nights a week. So I would consider that that might be an issue going forward if you were to move in with him. Okay. But the relationship might slow down a bit. You might kind of get quite comfortable with each other. If you choose not to, we've got the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups says that there'll be more choices available. Now, whether that is, I don't think that means like other partners. I don't think that, but I think that there will be more opportunities to do more things. I think that there'll be more freedom, more emotional freedom you would have if you chose not to. But ultimately, Chelsea, you know your own heart, okay? I don't know you, and I don't know your boyfriend, so it's like, follow your heart as much as you can, but listen to your head, okay? Don't give up everything of your own. Still maintain some independence and financial independence, please. Okay, take it for somebody that's older and wiser. Okay. Hermit 9, I skipped you. Oh my goodness. Hermit 9, I am so sorry. Right, okay, we'll do you. Right, and I've actually written yours down. Hermit 9, what's coming towards you for the rest of June? Okay. Hermit 9, maybe I just had to warm up the cards. Right, Hermit 9. Are you a Virgo, Hermit 9? Or do you just like to be alone? Right. Hermit 9 that's coming towards you. Hermit 9, Ace of Wands. Again, somebody else got this earlier. Okay, what it feels like is go on an adventure. Go searching for what makes you feel passion, because it feels to me like you're a bit bored. The things that are going on in your life just now, they're a bit boring, and you really want to go and find something new, and there'll be an opportunity to do that, whether that's traveling, whether that is new people coming into your life. It just feels like, go and find what it is you're looking for. Okay, my love, hope that makes sense. Okay, so where are we? We've done Chelsea. Hello. You're welcome, Goddess 65. Okay, TJ Wells, I'd really like to find a boyfriend. Why? They're only good for catching spiders. Honestly. Right, okay. Will we ask then? Will we see if we see? Right, okay. What do you know what I'm going to do, right, TJ Wells? I am going to ask the cards what you have to do. What you have to do. Or what's preventing you from finding a boyfriend? How do you not know that they're looking for you? You know, is it a case of I don't know. The Emperor, right? TG Wells, right? There's an Emperor here, and what I would suggest with this is it's what's stopping you from finding somebody. I'd say yourself. You're stopping you from finding a boyfriend. It feels a bit like, you know, you've got this list, you know, because it's like, if we think about it, like, so the Emperor is like the strategist of the tarot. Okay, so it's as if it's like you're overthinking this, and it's like you're kind of running into analysis paralysis. So instead of just actually going to places that you like to go, okay, and then in return you will bump into people who like the same things as you, you know, and an opportunity to maybe strike up a conversation, etc. Or if we dare to go into the murky world of online dating. Oh, I feel the pain. It's awful at times. Avoid people holding fish. Just, it's a red flag. Just don't go near them. But also in saying that red flag, it's understand, and the fact that there's so much red in the Emperor's card, I feel like there has been times where you need to be a bit more discerning. You know, it's a bit like, you know, there's like this whole row of red flags, and your friends are waving the flags as well, and they're saying, no, TJ, don't do that. And you're just like, oh no, I think he's really lovely. I'm just going to go and see him. And it's like red flag central. So be a bit more discerning, TJ. Okay. Right, let's see. Hello, Julie. Okay. Latika, oh, you're a Scorpio with a Taurus moon aside, right? Oh my. Oof, that's a bit spicy. Taurus in New York. Hi, yay, Taurus. What does the universe have for you? Taurian Empress. Well, how can I possibly not read for you? Okay. Taurian Empress. La, la, la. Okay. 6 of Wands. Universe has victorious things coming towards you. Taurian Empress. It is yours for the taking. You just have to take it. Accept that it is going to work. Accept that whatever this is, whether it is about, you know, life in general, whether it's a specific area of work, if it's relationships, if it's you in general, if it's something to do with you physically, understand that the hard work that you have put in will be rewarded. Okay, this is a card of Leo. So it kind of suggests to me, you know, that within the next couple of months, with July, August time, you know, there'll be some good news, and there'll be a cause for celebration. Okay, and it'll be you that's won. You will be victorious in whatever it is that's been going on. Okay, dokes. I am Dana, you're Scorpio Sun, a Leo Moon, a Leo Rising. Oof. Okay, Taurus Moon here, Scorpio Sun. Oh, so you were born in a full moon, Paps. I have a Sun and Moon in Scorpio and Mercury and Neptune. Cheryl, you're intense. Wow. I knew somebody that had day placements had all of those placements, and they were intense. Did a Sagittarius? No, did it? No. There's a Sagittarius as well, quite prominent. Okay, Hermit 9, we have done it. Right, okay, let's see. Joni, hello Marion, thank you for sharing your insights. Capricorn Sun, Virgo Rising, Taurus Moon. Well, you've got your feet firmly planted, haven't you, Joni? Right, I'd appreciate any insight on a move I'm considering, right, from Nebraska back home to Minnesota. Okay, so my American geography is pretty poor. Although I was watching a YouTube video about young Americans, and it seems that my geography is slightly better than yours. Right, okay, so from Nebraska back home to Minnesota. Are they not both really, really cold places? I have this mental image of Minnesota being really, really, really cold. I'm sorry if I'm stereotyping your home state, Joni. Please forgive me. Let's see. Right, okay, so two flipped there. So we've got Death and we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so what immediately makes me think like you're done, right? Whatever's been happening in Nebraska, it's like you are so done with it. Whether that's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's the place in general, it just feels like, you're just done. You just need to move on, and this is you feeling that. With the Queen of Wands, it makes me feel like, excuse me, makes me feel like there's something that's, it's not necessarily, Minnesota isn't necessarily where you want to be, but because it's familiar, because it's home. And I think that if you go to Minnesota, then it'll be relatively temporary. So, well, if you do decide to go back to Minnesota, don't think like, oh, well, I'm going home with my tail between my legs because it didn't work out in Nebraska. No, it's never like that, because you dared to go and do something different. Okay, you're not the same as the person who always wanted to go and do something but didn't do it. You're not that person who stayed at home. You went, you tried, and you've grown as a person. Okay, so I would suggest that if you go home, right, here's what it is, Joni, right? If you go home, you will get time to decompress over whatever's happened in Nebraska, because I feel really strongly that there's something, maybe it's more than just one thing. Excuse me, my hiccups. There's more than one thing went on, and it feels to me like by going home to Minnesota, then you will get an opportunity to just kind of recalibrate, is the words that's coming through, right? Recalibrate yourself, work out who you are now going forward, and then I think that there will be, I feel like you want to go somewhere warm or warmer. It's not necessarily like subtropical temperatures. I mean, I don't see you like pitching up to Ms. Jules up the Chatter bit, in Florida, and start, wrestling with alligators. I don't feel that it's that warm that you want to be, but I think somewhere that's just a bit warmer. And and what's made me feel like that is the sunflowers here. It's like you want to be near the sun. And I think that would really help you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and I hope you've been able to take some time for that. But yeah, whatever's been on in Nebraska, just get over, just get rid of it, I would say. Okay, so let me see. Knitting Yogi, thank you so much for that super chat, or the super sticker. Thank you, very cute. Okay, here for now, I'm at a crossroad. I've been nomadic for years and need to leave where I am. I'm not sure if I should go to the country where my father's from, despite family trauma, or go elsewhere. I am a Taurus. Okay, here for now. I am so sorry that you're in this situation. It's as a fellow Taurus, I understand the importance of home, of feeling grounded, of feeling settled, because it's like I always feel like as Tauruses we get our strength from a safe and stable environment, and if that's something that you've not experienced. Okay, let's see. In the magic country now, you don't say what country you're at now. Let's see. Okay, so here for now, you have got the Four of Pentacles, and what I'm feeling for that is you have an opportunity. Now, you did mention despite family trauma, okay, and that is, and I'm not qualified to discuss that, deep-seated things like that, etc. But what I would suggest is, be a bit more open to your options, okay? It makes me feel like, you're holding on to the stuff that's happened in the past, which is absolutely valid. We have all got our own relationships with trauma, particularly family trauma. So what I would say is, until you feel ready, because I do feel ultimately you will go back, you will go to the country where your father's from. But if it's an immigration thing, this is really difficult. So, see if you're nomadic here for now, and if you're up for it, I would actually look into astrocartography. Now, if you don't know what astrocartography is, it's basically looking at places. You get a map of the world, and you can do it online for free, or you can consult an astrocartography practitioner, and they look at your birth chart, and they look at the places in the world where, depending on different points, different astrological points of your chart, what countries would be what countries would help you, what countries would you be happy in, what countries are compatible with your chart. Okay, so that's an idea. But I think, have a look at that. And if you have lived in the country where your father's from, then by all means, try it out. But if you are able to go somewhere else, then follow the, I know this is going to sound really quite, shallow, but the words that just came through to me was follow the money. So wherever you can have the best standard of living for yourself and your circumstances, aim to go there. Okay? And I wish you the best of luck. Okay, let me see. Right, Julie. Love reading, divorcing and moving, but to where? Difficult. Yeah, Julie, it's... Right, okay. Oh, you're so welcome here for now. Wait, where am I? Okay, Julie. Okay, Julie, you get 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups it's a card of Cancer. So it is like the sign of Cancer. What it feels like is you need to feel. What I feel like is, right, so this isn't necessarily what you were asking, but it feels like you have went through a period of time where you have felt quite trapped. You know, whether it's trapped in your marriage or trapped in the place that you're living. It feels as if it's been quite a kind of judgmental place that you've lived, whether it's a small community or you're involved in a small community and it's very much kind of, that kind of whisper behind hand sort of thing. And, and you've maybe walked into rooms or maybe like coffee shops or small shops or something, and immediately people stop speaking. And that way it's like they maybe seen you walking up the street or walking towards the store. And then as soon as you walk in, it's like they just stop talking. So I feel like that. So what I feel like is it's like you need to be somewhere where you can feel quite expansive, where you can feel free, where you can feel like you are not going to be hemmed in. It feels like you've been corralled, if you like. You've been kind of guided, and you've not been able to just be free, just be you, and you're really sick of it. So I would suggest, whilst I can't tell you like an exact place, what I would say is somewhere where you have got the freedom to express yourself the way you want to, freedom to express who you are, who your personality is, what your true personality is. Because I think for a lot of the time, maybe throughout your marriage, there's been times where you have had to behave in a certain way, where you've had to kind of conform. Okay, so be wild and be free. That is what I would say, Julie, and best of luck, and you will be okay. Okay, Love Bug Blues. Hi. Okay, Edie. Okay, from BC, small reserve, and CA a card, please. Right. Does that mean from British Columbia, small reserve, and CA? Is that Canada, California? Well, it makes me think Canada, because BC, because I can't think of a state that's BC. I don't know. Anyway, Edie, welcome. Thank you for being here, and we will see what is going on for you. La la la. Right, Edie. Okay, so it's 3 of Pentacles, Edie. So what I would say is, because you gave me nothing to go on here, it's like being a psychic detective with some of you. It's my life. So yeah, so what I would suggest is with this one, Edie, is you have either been or are going to be have an opportunity where your skills are sought after. So whatever skills they are, whether it's your personal skills, whether it's a work environment, whether it's a passion project, something like that, makes me feel like you are sought after. And you're the person who has skills that are able to share these skills with other people. And it could be by doing that, it could be a way for you to increase your income. What starts off as maybe like just giving advice. It could be something like, it kind of builds momentum, is what I'm picking up on. Okay, so best of luck with that, Edie. That's exciting. Okay. Latika, you are so welcome. Okay. Oh, gold today. Oh, no. Right. Ooft. Ooft, ooft, ooft. I overscrolled. I didn't even mean it. Okay. Oh my God, there's so many. There's so many of you. Thank you so much. Okay. Lovebug Blues, I am just going through the comments in order. Wow. Yes, Miss Jules, it is. January is the perfect time to come because January in Florida is like Scotland in the height of summer. Okay, let's see. Right. Okay, I am back. Okay, I am back. Lenny, thank you for assisting kid. Oh, you're Maine, USA. Maine's northeast, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. Please don't judge me for my geography. Okay. Have a great life, bright blessings to carry in. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's see. Knitting yogi. So I wish I could knit. I can't. Should I continue teaching trauma sensitive yoga? Should you? I don't know. You know, I sometimes think to myself, knitting yoga, and to anybody else watching this, I often think, see if you need to ask the question, should I, to still, to still do something, then I would suggest that you kind of already know the answer. You know, if you're questioning something, you sort of already know the answer. That's just my tuppence worth, but we'll see what the tarot has to say. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. I would suggest with this card, knitting yogi, that the mission that you, right, okay, so this is directly coming through for either your guys or whomever. The mission that you set out to do when you began teaching the trauma sensitive yoga has been completed. The mission has been completed, and I feel like there is now an opportunity for you to either diversify or to move on to something new. It just makes me feel, because, like, we've got a Ten of Pentacles, right? But yoga, it's a mind thing, it's a body thing, and it's a spirit thing, which is my understanding, right? I really should try and do yoga, but I would probably end up in traction. Just saying. So it's like this stage of your career and development is complete. The physicality aspect of it. So I think that if there is a way for you to go and still work in the kind of yoga sphere, is that even a right term? They still work within the yoga industry, but maybe know the trauma aspect of it, maybe something else, maybe like a kind of the next level up or the next stage along is what makes me think, it's like still use your skills, but use them in a very practical way. Okay, so maybe even like no teaching, but actually working and doing it. I don't know if you are still taking clients, etc., but it could be a case of getting back to basics. But I think, like, as far as to continue teaching trauma sensitive yoga, I think that's maybe kind of that circle's come full circle, basically. Okay, so I hope that helps. Right, Rach. Hi, Marion. Hello. I would love a reading. Sending love for Chicago. Oh, my Pisces sun. Question. I love questions. Okay. I had a sexy dream about Elle, lucky you, which took me by surprise. I bet it did. What is the connection meant to be? Oof. Well, I don't know who Elle is. I mean, is Elle your boss? I mean, it's always a bit dodgy, isn't it, when you have a dream about somebody that you're not really supposed to. You know, but what is the connection meant to be? It could be that there just isn't any connection. It could just be the fact that it's a full moon. It's a bit spicy, you know. But if it's taking you, you know, let's see. Right. Let's see. 7 of Cups. Right. So I think that what it feels like is, right, whether you're in a current relationship or not with somebody else, Rach, what I feel like is there is an opportunity. You're looking for more choice in either your relationships or your how can I put this delicately? Your nocturnal activities, shall we say. Okay, you're looking for a bit more choice, possibly a bit more adventure, because this is a card of Scorpio. Okay, if Elle is a Scorpio, then, you know, like, depending who they are, depending, you know, what the situation is between the two of you, then, you know, maybe just drop it into the conversation. Just say, oh, here, by the way, what were you up to, you know, or wait to tell you the dream that I had, if that's possible, you know, kind of do it in a kind of joke-like way, you know, just kind of casually, oh, by the way, I had a right good dream about you the other night, you know, that kind of thing. If you can't, then just put it down to there'd been some kind of a planetary, you know, bits and bobs, and you just had a really nice experience. You know, put it like that. But sometimes dreams don't, you know, they don't mean anything other than your subconscious. It could be a quality that person has got, and you're missing that in either your current relationship or the relationship you've got with yourself. Okay. But I mean, right, so story time. I many years ago, I had a really intense dream, like one of the dreams about my male boss, and I I was mortified because I had to go into a meeting with him that day. But the day after, the night before, so I think that I had the dream, and I couldn't look at him because I was mortified, and he was like, "Is there something wrong with you, Marion?" And I'm like, "No, boss, no, I'm totally fine." And then eventually I told them, I was like, I had a bit of a racy dream about you. And he started laughing, and he was like, was I good? And I was just like, I'm not even answering that. So, you know, it can be something like that. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hello, Cameron. It's Southern California. I think this is so cool, isn't it? Okay. Dear Marion, I have been stuck in a city for 5 years now, since nothing works out job-wise. I'd love to know when there will be an opportunity that helps me get out of here. Greetings from Germany. Guten Tag. That's as much German as I know. I did high school French. Didn't help. Right, okay, so you've been stuck in this city for 5 years. Oh. Okay, right, so these 3 cards bounced out, so what we're doing, so we have got we've got a Nine of Swords, which indicates this kind of nightmare situation that you seem to be in. Zimsternchen? Okay, so that's the kind of energy, it's just like a situation where, you're continually trying and trying and trying, and it's just not getting you anywhere, okay? What else have we got? We have got the Page of Swords, and the pages are all about learning something new. They are the students of the tarot. So and because it's swords, so it's about your mind, it's about your communication. How are you communicating? What jobs is it you're applying for that you think that, that they don't work out? Is there a common denominator? Have all these jobs got something in common whereby you go for the same thing? Is there a common theme? So what's the common theme other than you applying for them? And then the last card that came out was the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess talks about keeping secrets. She's the secret keeper of the tarot, and she keeps the mysteries. So it feels as if, you've been like having so many sleepless nights wondering why nothing is working out. I mean, even with your question, will there be an opportunity that helps you get out of here, right? So you're wanting to escape. Okay, so I think it's taking that, and we're not going to redesign the wheel here, but it feels like, kind of a balancing your intuition with your mindset. Your mindset has got a huge amount of impact on this. Okay, so it's like, where do you want to go? What job is it? What can you hold on, I'll get my cards mixed up. What can you study, or what new thing can you learn in order for you to get that job that gets you out of there? Because it feels like it feels like if you are able to get a job where you can work anywhere. Okay, so if it's like a job where you just need to work online, and as long as you are in the right time zone, so I would maybe cast your net a bit further. Have a look and see what skills do you already have, or what skills can you add to, can you learn in order to expand your horizons. Okay, because I personally as well think that with the High Priestess, which is really hiding for me, with the High Priestess, there's hidden depths to you. There's hidden skills that you're not consciously aware of. And it's going to take something to look and see if you can get something. It's going to take a new way of thinking and a new way of looking at your skills. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And I mean, you could always just go to where the football is just now. Grab yourself a football fan for whatever nation you fancy going to. Right, okay, let's see. Okay. Right. TJ, did we not already read for you? Right, TJ, please see that there is love in my future. TJ, of course there's love in your future. I don't need cards for that. You need to love yourself first. You do. 2 of Wands, TJ. Right. Stop looking, stop wishing, and go and find something. Right. Let me see here. Guidance. Kitty Cat Black. Hi, thanks for all the lovely emojis. Okay, and a story. I don't know if I think I answered you, but we're just going through all the questions in order. Okay. Heather Botkin, very much enjoyed your Aries reading. Thank you. Miss Jules, thank you very much for reading. No problem at all, my dear. Yes, it's Dana. Excellent, thank you. Okay. Right, and a story you'd like to know about retiring this year. Okay. Let's see. Retiring. Okay. 6 of Wands again. That's been coming out quite often. What I would suggest, and a story, is as long as you have made the necessary provisions for your financial future and your physical future, then it's looking pretty good. So just make sure that you've got all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. Give your company or whoever it is you're working for plenty of notice, and double check that you're getting everything that you're owed and you're due, and don't let anybody make you feel that it's like it's a bonus you're getting. You know, don't let anybody feel like it's money for nothing that you're getting. You have paid in to this, and you have, you know, this is money that you have worked hard for throughout your career. Okay, so best of luck in your new adventure. How exciting. Okay, let me see. Okay, Moji, can my most precious Cancer in me healer soulmate relationship? Ooh. Okay. Can my most precious. I don't really like the term soulmate, because I believe that we've got, me personally, I believe we've got more than one soulmate, and soulmates don't need to be a romantic partner. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, 9 of Cups. If you try, make sure that you're not just wishing. Make sure it's not just wishful thinking on your part. Try your best, Moji, to take a step back from it. Okay, take a step back from the relationship and just really look at it as detached as you possibly can. Just take some time and see how you feel. Work in yourself. Okay, work in yourself. But just be careful in case it's wishful thinking. Okay. Can I pull a Celtic cross for the collective watching the live? I don't really like using the Celtic cross, to be honest, Cameron. But what I'll do is, right, do what? I'll pull 3 cards for everybody watching. How's that? Right. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Oh, well. Right, so everybody watching, right? We have got the King of Wands. We have got the 8 of Wands, and we have got the Empress. Right, now what does that immediately make me think of? So immediately makes me think of, we are in Carrie's channel, right? I'm basically hijacking Carrie's channel. And so Carrie being a Leo, right? She's a King of Wands here, right? So we are all here because we love Carrie. Okay, the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is about communication. It's about quick communication. I am trying to do these quick readings because I like doing that. I like fast, furious readings because it's like sometimes if you overthink it, you can tie yourself up in knots. Okay, so, and we are doing this on the internet. And finally, we have got the Empress. Whilst I am not for a second suggesting that I am the Empress, because I'm really not, but I am a Taurus. Okay, so as we know, Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus and of Libra. So I would suggest that for the collective, for everybody here, we are oh, I will get the hang of this. Right, this one. We are showing up for our friend to support our friend, who is Carrie. We are chatting and we are doing this as quickly as, well, I'm doing this as quickly as humanly possible, to try and get through it to you all, to try and get all of your questions answered. And we are doing it from a place of love and compassion for Carrie. Okay, so how's that? Right, okay, where am I? Okay, why? Please may I have a card? Of course you can. Okay. Right. Okay, why? Okay, Seven of Wands, why? Makes me think that what are you defending? What is so important to you that you are defending? Make sure it's worth it. Make sure whatever it is you are passionate about and you are defending it is truly aligned for you and it isn't somebody else's fight. Make sure it's your fight. That's come through. That was intense there. Okay, Dana, yes, thanks so much. I think you're amazing. Oh, blushing here. Okay, so Catherine. Okay, Catherine, is that Goodrick? Okay, Catherine Goodrick. Okay. Catherine, you'd like one too. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, Catherine, you have got the Four of Wands. So, Catherine, I would say whatever's going on in your life, okay, congratulations, celebrate it. Celebrate the victories that you have got, whilst it may not be the entire length of where you're wanting to go or where, you know, it may not be your final destination, but celebrate the victory that you've had so far. You know, if it's just like if you've got to a milestone, it feels like you've got a milestone in a longer term project, then celebrate that. Oxy doxy. Right, where are we? Oh, me and my old lady eyes. Right, okay, Catherine, just done Catherine. Dina. Okay, Susie, please read in my effort to refinance my home. Right, okay, so like I said previously, Susie, I cannot give actual financial advice. I'm not allowed to. But I can look and see the general energies surrounding this. Also Florida. So is SWFL mean Southwest Florida? So confusing. Right, okay, let's see. Right, the Fool. Okay, Susie, so offering advice, okay, it's time to change things up. Okay, what you have previously done, okay, so your previous efforts, it sounds like just be your question, right? Okay, it's not necessarily working. So it's time to look at a different way of doing it. Whether you need to change your realtor, change your broker, change the mortgage company. It just feels like it needs a change. You need to blow new life into it. Okay. So, let me see. Z Boston, will I ever see my soulmate again? What are you saying to me, all these soulmate questions? Ugh. You know, it's probably my least favourite thing to talk about, love and relationships. But apparently, I've been told I do a lovely love relationship. Lovely love. Well, I'm a bit too Queen of Swordsy, I think, personally. I'm never going to be a Queen of Cups. Okay. Let's see. A Chariot. Okay, the Chariot. Will you see him again? It's up to you. It's up to them. It's like a Chariot here. It's like things are standing still, right? But you need to make sure that both sides of both parties want to see each other again. If both of you want to see each other again, then it will happen. But if it's only one-sided, then it's unlikely. Okay, so take care of yourself. Where am I? Pamela. I'm a Libra. I'd love a card, please. One around your finances. Right, we can do general finances, right? But it's like... Right, Pamela. Okay, Pamela, 2 of Wands. I feel like with this, it's like there's so many different ways to look at it. You can spend so much time just deciding, oh well, I'll go and do something, but by the time you decide to do it, it's slipped away. And there is a potential to constantly begin things and not finish them and not see them through. So it's like starting a new project, or maybe you're kind of person who thinks, right, okay, well, I'm going to get a side hustle and I'm going to start my own business, and you don't fulfill it. You know, you don't see your way right through it. It's like you're really good at starting things, but you know, you actually put, you know, the required time, and it feels like you just don't have the time. So what I would suggest is concentrate on what you know that you're good at and making changes in that way. You know, so for instance, it's like if you're looking to save up for something, you know, what have you got around your home? What have you got that you don't necessarily need? You know, where can you like trim off a couple of like dollars, pounds, whatever your currency is, you know, where can you make some savings? And what do you look at what you want as opposed to what you've already got? What can you let go of? Yeah, that's what it feels like. That's the energy that's coming through for you. Okay, so Z, I've just done you hint, Z. Let's see. Some of my 87-year father with dementia in with me or into memory care. Can't stand anyone being in any of those places, but I'm also not checking. But okay, so first of all, Trey or Tra, I am so sorry that you're going through this. It's a cruel illness. And you've got my deepest condolences. Right. Okay, let's see. And it's hard to be a caregiver, you know, to see if that isn't your natural disposition, you know, and that isn't a bad thing. You know, please don't. What I'm feeling here is, you know, it's like I'm just shuffling the cards and I'm feeling like this huge sense of guilt that you've got surrounding you. Please don't feel guilty, because you're doing the absolute best that you can. And sometimes, you know, be actually expressing that you don't think you can physically and mentally cope with that kind of caring skills or that kind of caring responsibility, you know, that's a sign of strength. that's a sign of how much you care. Right, okay, let's see. Okay, Queen of Wands. Now, what I feel like is you will, whatever you decide, okay, and I feel very much that is ultimately a decision that you have to make. I can't tell you. Nobody else can tell you. I think, obviously take advice from professionals as much as you possibly can, and try and make as informed a choice as possible. But I know that Queen of Wands energy that you have got, you're going to fight for your dad. You're going to advocate for your dad's rights. And I think that whether you decide to take that responsibility on yourself or you choose, for him to get into like a memory facility, then you will make sure you have got the passion, the wherewithal, and just the fierceness. It's like I feel that it's like I'm getting this kind of image of fierce, like lioness, like protecting our family, and that's the energy I've got coming through. So regardless of what happens, you will do everything that you possibly can to look after your dad, whether that is actually being in the place, being with him physically, being at home, or I'm in a facility. You're going to advocate for him and you're going to fight for his rights. Okay, my darling, so best of luck with that. Okay, it's not an easy decision. It's not an easy choice. Okay. Right. Cameron, we've already asked that question. Okay. Christina, dear Marion. Hello. How and when will my marriage dissolve? Oft. Are you sure you want it? I don't really know how to answer that. I mean, how and when? I mean, I suppose it will end if you want to leave. Let's see. Okay. If it happens, and I'm not saying it will, because I am not ethically, I am ethically bound not to be able to not to say anything about that. When there is a lack of communication, and that goes for any relationship, if the communication stops, because remember, swords are about communication, swords are about mental agility, that kind of thing. So when there's conflict, when there's a conflict of thoughts, when there's a conflict of communications, that could lead to a breakdown. But I am not saying when, I'm not saying where, and I'm not saying how. But if you don't want that to happen, then please work on your communication skills. Okay? Okay. May I receive, please? I draw a card. Kitty Cat Black. Okay. Oh, right, there's Captain Human. Should I stay or should I go? I don't know. See, whenever I see the questions, like, should I stay or should I go? It's like, I want to sing that song. Bum 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 bum. Go. Page of Wands. Adventure. Wants to go. Messenger. Go and find your passion. Kitty Cat Black. Go and find your passions. You don't have to necessarily physically go, but just rekindle the passion. Find the passion. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. You're very welcome. Cheryl, of course I can pull a card for everybody on this filming, okay? So, right, bam, bam, bam. Right. Cheryl, everybody, this is a card for the Capricorn full moon. Oh, such joy. The 9 of Wands. Okay, so the 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior. It's a card of Sagittarius. Now, what this makes me feel, and this is a really good opportunity to explain something, right? It is the context of the question with regard to the interpretation of the card. Okay, so ordinarily, this is a challenging card. Okay, but let's look at it in the context of the question. So the question was, let's pull one card for everybody for this full moon in Capricorn, right? Now, but its very nature, Capricorn as a sign, is challenging because it's ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a challenging planet. Okay, so yes, there is going to be a lot of things that come up over this full moon period that are going to be difficult for us to work through. I've already said previously, that this full moon is highlighting a lot of emotions. Full moons in general do that, lunations do that in general, but this particular full moon being led by Saturn, it's hard work, and because it's Wands, it's our passion. So things that we're passionate about, right? People we have been passionate about in the past, like it can be things like that are coming up. So what I would say is just hold steady. If you need a wee bandage, then put the bandage on, put the kind of the life jacket, the emotional life jacket on, and just know that we will get through this. Okay, we'll all get through it together. In a couple of days' time, we'll have the moon get into Aquarius, and well, anything can happen, can't it? Okay, so hope that makes sense for people. Tracy, will I find true love soon? Tracy, if you love yourself, then you've already found it. Tracy, I've read for you. Right, we'll do one more. Tracy, right, but there's only one question. Right, Queen of Swords, Tracy. Get real with yourself. Get real with yourself and understand that the way you communicate isn't always appetizing or isn't always what people want to hear. So it feels like when you find love or when you are open to finding a relationship or even going on a date, then you tend to state what you want and not be necessarily open to what the other person's looking for. Okay, so maybe just kind of a work on your methods of communication, or don't go looking for water signs. If you're a Taurus and the Queen of Swords is coming up, probably best not to go near water signs unless it's a Scorpio. Because, Pisces and Cancerians might be a bit too sensitive. Okay. Let me see. Rich, why you've been read for, can you please get a card? I'm wondering if I should start doing tarot readings. Cameron does, of course I can. Okay, I need a drink. Okay. Right, Cameron, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking to somebody else. That Goddess somebody, I think. Goddess 65, yeah. when I had said that. Well, thank you for that super chat. Yay! That's money for Carrie. Woohoo! Hopefully she can buy a rug or a vase. A vase? I don't know. Right, okay. Oh, and there's another one. Thank you so much. Right. Let's see. Should you do? Okay, Temperance. Okay, Cameron. I would suggest, yes. I would say yes. I'm a bit biased because it's my profession, and I think everybody should at least learn to read the tarot. Not necessarily to read for other people, but to read for themselves as a tool. So Temperance is a bit, for me, it's alchemy. Okay, so it feels like there's more information that you need to learn. Okay, so I think that basically you've got skills. Okay, but there is so much more than just going to Amazon or wherever, buying a tarot deck and then setting yourself up with an Instagram or a YouTube channel. Okay, it takes study. Okay, and Temperance is a card that's related to sign Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the adventurer of the zodiac, absolutely, but it is also this sign that is the wise one. I know you wouldn't necessarily realise that with Sagittarius, but Sagittarius have got a lot of wisdom. They've got a lot of spiritual wisdom as well. So try that and go for that. Okay, best of luck. Okay, Mystic Wands. Hi, Marion. Will a visit from my lover be a distraction or inspiration to finishing my artistic project before the next Capricorn moon? So I take it you're talking about the Capricorn moon at the end of the month, because we've got 2 Capricorn full moons. Okay, let's see. Okay, thank you so much for this. This is amazing. This is what I had kind of hoped for, that we'll chip in, whether it's just actually watching this, like getting the views up for Carrie, just putting a couple of quid her way. Right, okay. Right. Well, is it Wistic? Oh, my eyes. Wistic Wands. So cool. Is that like meant to be mystic, but you said Wistic to be different? Right, let's see. Will it be a distraction? Might be a happy distraction, I've got an Aries moon. I'm sorry. I'm always like, yay, do it. Right, okay, Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is the perfect card for this, right? Because I have this description of the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands in a relationship thing, in a situation like this, right? The Knight of Wands is here for a good time, not a long time. So using that logic, I would suggest that it'll be an inspiring distraction, and it'll be a welcome distraction for you. So just enjoy yourself. Take a break. And have fun. Okay, infinite peace. Marion, please tell me how to help my brother. Ooh, right, okay, dogs. Okie dokie. How can you help your brother? The 8 of Wands. Communicate more. Okay. Ask him, but don't ask him in a traditional way. Don't sit him down, right? Is he adverse to going outside? If he isn't, if you can maybe go a walk, move together. No physically, I don't mean move house, etc. What I mean is move, like go walk, go for a walk and have a conversation, because, you know, I feel like there is, you want to talk, but if you set it up in a, oh, let's talk, or let's have a conversation, he's going to be quite resistant to that. So if you can go a walk and then just kind of so it's not the main focus, so that he can look at other things, so that he can be distracted, and he doesn't have to sit and physically face you, because I think that would be quite off-putting for him. I think he would be more willing to open up and discuss things if he is in an environment where he's comfortable, and, you know, he's not sitting looking at you. Okay, right, you take care, and best of luck. Okay, let's see. Balderdash. I love that word so much. If you could please tell me what is the best guidance for you to get out of the rut. Ooh. As a Taurus, I've been in ruts. Okay. Why? You're so funny. Thank you so much. It's my Sagittarius ascendant. Right. Beth, I will get to you, no problem, my love. Right. Right. Okay. 9 of Cups. Stop wishing your life away, Balderdash. Okay, stop wishing, stop sitting and saying, oh, I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I was, I wish I did. Okay, do it. Take tiny steps towards it, okay? But I just feel that's coming through really strongly. Wishing your life away. Don't sit and procrastinate. Work on a plan. Ask yourself what makes you happy. Right, okay. Now I think my mum's watching this, right? So hi, mum, if you are. Don't sit and, you know, I feel like it's like you're sitting in the sofa or you're sitting in a chair and you're just kind of daydreaming about things. Take one tiny step each day towards a goal. Set yourself a goal. You know, one of these wishes, right? Take one of these wishes and break it down. Reverse engineer it. What can you do every day, even if it's just like to visit a different place or to do an internet search and research something. Okay, so take it for that. Okay, and step by step, you'll get yourself out of it. Okay, best of luck, Balderdash. Just want to say that again, Balderdash. Heaven City's like, just tell you the first card that comes out of the shuffle. All right then. How long about you shuffle? You just say stop. 2 of Swords. Make a decision. Oh, right. Make a decision. Heaven City Slick. Just make the choice. Whatever it is that you are going to and fro on and you can't make a choice, make a decision. Doesn't matter what one you choose, just choose one of them, and then there will be a feeling of peace. Okay, because the Thoth definition of this, I said this in one of the monthly readings. I don't know what one. It was by the time I got to 12th sign, I was just like, no. What's tarot? I had a dodgy elbow. I had the tennis elbow. I had tarot elbow. Oh, it was a thing. It was a whole thing. So, yeah, make the decision, because the peace comes. The keyword, the peace in the Thoth deck comes from making the decision. Okay, so make it. Make a choice. Go with it. Stick to it. And just see what happens. Okay. Lovebug Blues. Hello. Why, you're so funny. Taurus Rising here. Oh, Balderdash. I get to see your name again. Yay. Beth. Love a card if there's still time. Well, if you're still here, I've got the time. Here, done with that. Oh, right. An hour and a half stone cold tea. Right, let's see. Beth, I'm going to change my deck for you. I'm going to change it to the Wandering Moon. Okay. Oh, that's better. That feels lighter. Right. Beth, okay. Beth, you have got the Knight of Wands. Okay. Oh, sparkly. Oh, my squirrel brain's going to be like, oh. Right. Okay, Beth. What's coming to me is go and have some fun. Go on an adventure. Do you want to solo travel, Beth? It feels like, you want to go somewhere, but you want to go alone. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't know obviously I don't know your personal circumstances, etc. But if there is something or somewhere that you can do something on your own, just to give yourself some peace, and to get some excitement going on in your life, then I would suggest that that's what you do. Go on a wee solo trip, right? Enjoy when you do. Okay, Susie, you are so welcome. Okay, is that DL? Hi, may I get a card, please? Of course you can. Oh, my leg's going to sleep. It's fine. Right. Just a card, please. Right. 3 of Wands. Okay, so D, what this is suggesting is that you have been putting a lot of work and time into something that's going on in your life, something that you're very passionate about, or someone you're very passionate about, and that is actually just come through to me there, that it feels more like someone than something. And what I would suggest is, if it is not yourself, take some time to reevaluate if your efforts are being appreciated. Yeah, have a look and see for that. Okay, my darling. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, D. Cameron, you're hogging. Right. Last question, Cameron. No more. When will I travel to Europe? Whenever you get on the plane. No. What part of Europe, Cameron? Because Europe is made up of many different countries. Okay. It is not the United States of Europe. Right, okay. Do you mean the UK? Do you mean France? Germany? Deutschland? Oh, that German person that was there. I know another word. Deutschland. Right, Cameron, let's see. Page of Swords, when you learn where you want to go and not just look at it as Europe as a whole, is what I would suggest. I would also suggest that if you are going to a country that English is not the main language spoken, i.e. Spain, France, Portugal, Germany, Italy, Greece, Sweden, Netherlands, Finland, at least learn some of the local dialect, even if it is just please, thank you, excuse me, learn the sentence, excuse me, do you speak English? Okay, because I have found that if you at least make an effort to speak to somebody in their native language, then they are far more open to speaking to you. The vast majority of people in Europe do speak English. However, particularly in France, if you try and speak to a French person in English initially, they will speak back to you in French. They will not necessarily acknowledge the fact that you are speaking in English. If, on the other hand, you say, something like bonjour, ça va, parlez-vous anglais, s'il vous plaît. They will then speak to you in English because you're making an effort. Okay, so it's like as I said, we have got the Page of Swords, so that's the student of communication. Okay, ducks. So try that. Go Chelsea, you're very welcome. Can I get some message, please? I'm embracing my own miracle worker energy. Excellent. Are you God? But I'm still missing something. I don't know how to cross the edge of change. I've been at it for more than a decade. So you've just been hitting your head against a brick wall, Tate. Let's have a look and see. Okay, 8 of Stars, which is the 8 of Pentacles, Tate. What's coming through is stop trying to be so much to so many people. Streamline what you're doing. Streamline what it is you want to do, where you can help. Because it's I mean that's a pretty big title, my own miracle worker. Just I would consider just starting with small acts of kindness, because you don't quite know the impact that what you think is a small act of kindness can do for somebody, and the impact that can have on somebody's life. So I would maybe just have a conversation with yourself and kind of remove yourself, or kind of maybe walk away from that kind of grandiose feeling of importance. And that's not a criticism, because obviously there is so many things going on in the world, and there's so many things that we need to help, and we want to try and help for people, etc. But start off small, one small act of kindness every day, and just watch it snowball. Okay, so I hope that helps. Best of luck. Okay, Michelle, hi there. I'm a Taurian. If there's a card for me, please. Of course there is, Michelle. There's 78 here, but I'm not pulling them off you. Right. A card for Michelle. Michelle. Bum, bum. Okay, strength, Michelle. Strength is strength. Strength is gentle. Strength does not have to be like a bull at the gate. Okay, it can be gentle. It can be soft. Don't assume that you need to make some huge declaration, and you need to make it into a huge fight. Taurus, start a fight? Of course not. That's not what we do. No, we don't start fights. We detach, and we just remove ourselves. So that inner strength that you sometimes feel is lacking in yourself, trust me, it is not. You have got this. Okay, so just it's like the energy that's coming through is it's like you've to remember who you are. Okay, remember who you are, and you will be absolutely fine. Okay. Oh, thank you for that new super chat. That's lovely. Is that super chat? I don't know. I've only got a tiny wee YouTube channel. I'm not at the huge dizzying heights of being monetized. My goodness. Michelle, right there for you. Rachel, laughing at something I've said. I don't know. Tate, also you have a wonderful accent. Thank you for doing this for us. And oh, Tate, you're very welcome. Thank you for my accent. I can't change it. Okay. Enchanted Mystic Oracle. I'd love some insights into what I can expect to see on my path in the next month or two. Okay. Did you watch your monthly reading? for July. I worked really hard on them, you know. Just saying. Oh, cold tea. We don't do iced tea in Scotland, but at least I don't. It's far too cold for that. Okay. Okay. What you can expect to see on your path in the next month or two. Let's see. Now you can expect to see everything you look at. Right, 3 of stars, 3 of pentacles. So for me, that would suggest that you are going to have a nice wee bit of collaboration going on. Now, whether that's an actual work project in your career, or it's a more practical. It always just came through to me there, Enchanted Mystic Oracle. It's as if there's going to be some kind of, you're going to be involved in some kind of party, some kind of celebration, but it almost feels as if it's not directly related to you. It's almost as if you either work for a party organising place, or one of your friends is going to ask you to collaborate in some kind of group celebration. That's what it feels like. So that could be what's coming towards you in the next few months. Somebody could help you. Somebody could ask you to help out on a celebration, something like this. It's really weird. Or there could be a collaboration going on where you're going to be recognised, where there's going to be like an award, or there's going to be something that you're working towards, some sort of recognition for services that you have done. Okay, so did you well? That was great. Thanks. You're very welcome. Okay, Tony. No, thank you. Okay, Judy, let's see what you said. Thank you for the reading, mate. You're very welcome. As a romantic relationship, a Sag sun, or you're one to run. The dog off the leash is a great analogy. It is a lot of work, but worth it at times. Yeah, just Northern California. Hello. God, it's so nuts. But Empress Taj. Right, okay, we see Blue Star Energy, you're a Libra with a Taurus, Moon and Virgo rising. Hoofed. We get Pisces rising, Sag Sun, and Moon and Leo. Trying to make. Oh, you're a Scorpio. Oh. You know, I collect Scorpios. Yeah, it's a thing. There's another Scorpio sun, Z Boston. You love listening to me. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, Michelle, so you've got a Taurus sun and moon, so you were born in a new moon. How lovely. Rosalind, lovely to see you doing this. Like, thank you. Virgo sun, if you have time, I'd really love any insight on what might take place in your performance career. Ooh, are you an actress? An actress? An actor? Okay, Rosalind, let's see. I was wondering, because it's like, yeah, I'm sure that there's Virgo actors and actresses out there, but I was like, it's not really the natural career choice for many Virgos that I know. But then I see the Leo rise and I'm like, oh, there's the performer. Okay, Rosalind, let's see. Take place in your performance career. Okay. Ooh. So the Three of Swords is coming through. Okay, so basically, again, as I said previously, right, we read the card and we read the card energy for the question. Okay, so in relation to the question, right, so Rosalind, you're asking about any insight on what might take place in your performance career. So I would suggest that you are either going to go for a part or audition or work on some kind of tragedy. So some kind of play, film, performance, whatever. And there needs to be that kind of a deep excavation of emotional turmoil. So whether you are involved in writing something, because remember it's swords, so it's a bit, it's a bit in mind and it's a bit communication. And it's like, learning or working on how to convey heartache to an audience, how to make them think. And what's coming through is it's like whatever the performance is, it's as if you have to convey the message of heartache, but in an unusual or a non-traditional way. I know it sounds a bit vague and a bit it's a bit wordy, but that's what's coming through to me. So I hope that makes sense. But that's what I would say is coming up. There's opportunities for you to really lean in to that kind of a thing. Okay. Stacey, you're in Durham, North Carolina. Oh my goodness, Stacey, I know so many people. I know about 8 people who live in Durham in North Carolina. So there's like an actual person in a company, and they're called the Magic Makers, and they run like witchy markets with tarot readers and healers, and the person who runs it is called Erin, and she is amazing. Erin is such a good friend of mine. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, check it out. So it's called the Magic Makers, and it's in Durham in North Carolina. Okay, so I would love help sensing into where to put my focus and energy at this moment. Yeah, Virgo rising with a lot of planets there. Okay, Sag, Sun, Cancer, Moon. This is fun. Thank you. I'm glad you find it fun. I'm having a great time. Okay, so right. What's happening? Okay, 10 of Stars, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, focus on yourself and your family, however that shows up, whether that's a chosen family or your actual biological family. Concentrate on whatever's going on with them, meeting up, spending more time together, doing more things together, doing fun things together. Maybe it's going to my pal Erin's market. It's actually going on just now. She's having one today for the summer solstice. Anyway, but yeah, that's what's coming through to me. So spend some quality time with friends, family, and that will nourish your energy. That will replenish your energy. Okay, doke, Stacey. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, Joni. Oh, this is right. So let's see. Minnesota is cold. I'm looking at an area about 100 miles south of the Canadian border, forest, wherever. Oh, I have nothing to prove, no defeat in the move. My entire family's in Minnesota. I've been gone for 45. Oh, well, that's a huge thing. Okay, Joni, best of luck with that then. Amazing. Right, okay. Laurie, Taurus Sun, Scorpio rising. Any information? Okay. Right, Laurie. Okay, Laurie, 3 of Wands. So just go for it. Just, wait. It feels like you've just waited for too long. Right, so just start doing it. Start doing whatever it is. And yeah. Start doing whatever's happening. Whatever you've been kind of not necessarily procrastinating on, but whatever you've been waiting. Sometimes you wait too long, and you need to just go and get what you want. Okay, it's a bit like that kind of energy where if you want something done, go and do it yourself. You know, but in a nicer way. You know, it's not in a way that feels like kind of like frustrating. Okay, so you go for that. Let me see. Bubbles, hello from Melbourne, Australia. Love my accent. Thank you so much. Is it not very early in Sunday morning there? It is. Right, okay, Bubbles. Seeing as my amazing friend Rachel designed and made these cards just a town or so away from Melbourne, and the coast, I will. Oops, pull a card for you. You didn't ask, but I'm assuming you did. Okay, Bubbles. We'll get the Hanged Man. So, what I would suggest, and that's quite funny actually, the fact that you're in the southern hemisphere. Happy winter solstice, by the way. It's it's about looking at things from a different perspective. So whatever you have got going on, amend your perspective on this. Okay, my darling. Take care and have a lovely day. You've been done. Kenny. I lived in a Mars place once, and people there were very judgmental towards me. My Saturn is also square your Mars. Okay. Don't live in Mars places. Unless you're an Aries. Okay. I just lost something there. Oh. Right. I've lost my place. Thank you so much for all of these super chats. I'm so grateful. We can get something. We can do this for Carrie. Okay, where am I? Oh my goodness. Okay, I've totally over. Right, here we go. Right, I'm back to where I'm supposed to be, I think. Okay, so if I've missed it, right, okay, right, there's a Mars one. Right, so we've done that Mars one, right, okay. Good morning from the US. Good morning, Cara. A 2-year relationship I've been in that's caused so much confusion for me, and what he wants from me, much appreciated. Right, Cara, so this could be the fiercely independent female in me, right? But what I would suggest is what came through to me reading reading your question was, what do you want for him? Right? If you're constantly confused and he isn't prepared to give you a direct answer, then is it time for you to reassess your place in the relationship? The energy feels it feels scrappy. It feels like there's a lot of. I'm not going to go as far as to say, but it's no gaslighting. It's not as much as that. It's just really frustrating. It's frustrating and it's annoying and he's just, do you know that way? It's like, it feels like you just want to give him a shake and say, answer the question. You know, that's what it feels like. Right. I pulled 2 for you because it feels like you need 2. And we get the Emperor and we get the 4 of Swords. It feels like there is some kind of strategy whereby he is... It feels like he thinks that he can do no wrong. It feels like regardless of how he behaves, you're always going to be there. That's what it feels like, Cara. And I think that if you put yourself first, like in this 4 of Swords, put yourself first, look after your needs first, consider your life choices first. And you know, look at where you are. This is what I feel like. It feels as if you have very much put yourself in the back burner, and it's like everything that happens now in your life is through the lens of him. Is through the lens of, well, will he like this? If I go to such and such a place, or if I do something, will he want to go? And it's like you're stepping back and you're stopping yourself from doing something simply because you don't think he would like it. So, you know, I feel like it's like you have to reclaim that where am I going? Reclaim yourself. Okay? Be in charge of yourself. And if he wants to come along, then let him. And if he doesn't, then too bad. Alright, so best of luck. You look after you. Okay, Julie, you're very welcome. Hello, Carrie. Hi, Marion, fellow Scott here. Alrighty. I would love to know if now is the right time for me to go on the road, travel a bit. I have a big wanderlust, but I'm unsure of how. Okay, Zoe. So, depending on how you can finance it, right? So, don't worry about the how, right? Concentrate on the why. Why do you want to go? And I don't know how long you've been here, Zoe, but I did say earlier on, right? If you wait until you feel ready, it's too late. If you wait until you feel like it's the right time, then it's late. I was listening to a podcast or something, and it was that similar conversation. It was, do you know what? It was a former US Marine, and they were saying that they had a understanding that if you were on time, you were late. So it's that kind of thing. Right, Zoe, let's see what's happening. 3 of Moons, just go. Go and celebrate. Go and find people who have got the same understanding as you, have got the same goals as you. Right, okay, so it looks as if, so if you're wondering how, you're unsure of how, look into solo holidays but in groups, because there's groups of solo travellers who can go. And I mean, I don't know how, like, what's the word? Zoe, you're Scottish, you'll talk to anybody. If you're anything like me, you know, we always make a pal. You know, you know that. Wherever we go, we find at least one person that we like. So look into that and just take the chance. You know, have that goal and focus on it. Okay. Best of luck. Have a great time. Okay, Kat. Hi, Marion. Anything for me? I'm a Taurus sun. Anything for you? I don't know. Is there anything for Kat? Is there anything for Kat? Kat, 8 of Cups. Where do you need to leave? What do you need to let go of? What emotional story are you telling yourself that you need to stop telling yourself and you need to walk away from it? I know it's a bit of a cliche, but that's what it feels like. Trust yourself. Trust yourself that by going forward and going somewhere else, you can find some emotional freedom. Okay. Aloha, Yogi Works from Vegas. Oh, right, okay. Yogi Works. Since you're for Vegas and the Killers are for Vegas, I am going to see the Killers this week and I am so flipping excited. So I'm so excited. Greenleaf, hello, I'm a geography professional. Oh, hello. That's funny you say that. Oh, I hope you're not laughing at my terrible American geography. Stacey, thank you, man. You're very welcome. Okay, hello, thank you for doing. I'm coming out of what feels like a very long karmic cycle. I feel divinely guided and protected, but if you can offer guidance, I would appreciate it. Right, Gigi, what's happening? Oh, we all love a karmic cycle, don't we? God, they're exhausting. Dark nights of the soul, anybody? Oofed. I'll get some advice. If anybody feels like they're going through their dark night of the soul, you can get through it. Keep going. It does get better. Okay, Gigi. Queen of Stars, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Ground yourself. Ground yourself and be gentle with yourself. Spend some time with spend some time with people who are practically minded. Rather than spending your time talking, you know, or feeling, just do, which I don't usually triple repeat myself. But you know, I feel it's time like to stop. Not to stop if you're like in like a program or anything, you know, not to stop that, but to add to your life, add some physicality, whether that's exercising more or spending time gardening. It's just came through it. So gardening, with plants, etc. Try that. But just kind of get your energies grounded. That's what's coming through. Okay. And you will rebuild. Yes, thank you. I've been diversifying into Qigong. Oh, right, okay, Northern martial arts. I'm wondering if I should keep going in that direction. Knitting yoga, I would suggest so, because I remember, you know, there was something, Qigong, Tai Chi, that could be something as well. Yeah, I think that's definitely it. Right, okay. Carrie, I've been feeling like I'm a new era, also new karmic life. Oh, excellent. Thank you for reading for it. Oh, Ellie, you're very welcome. Please may I have a card? I'm an indigo Scorpio, Libra, Pisces. Just some guidance on message for the crazy old journey through life. Oh, I know. It's a crazy journey, isn't it? Right. Okay. Where am I? Ellie. Is it L or is it Ellie? Because I always think L is just E-double-L-E and Ellie is E-double-L-I-E. But I don't want to butcher anybody's name. Right. Ellie. Let's see. Ellie, the world. Ooh. You have got the world. Okay. Guidance and message. Okay, so what it feels like to me is you're leveling up, Ellie. You are it feels like, because what I see as the world, right, is a portal. It's a portal that you're going through. So Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, so it's you know, your intensity, and then the feels, and then it's like, aye. So yeah, that's what I would suggest, right? Ask yourself where you want to go, and it could be you physically visiting somewhere else in the world. I mean, we could take it right down to practicalities here, but what we could also do is come November time, right? See round about your birthday, right? Treat yourself. Do something for you that will lead to a leveling up or something. Okay, so it may be that something's ending. It may be coming. You may be coming to the end of something, and then you're opening yourself up to something new. But it feels really strongly that it'll be round about your birthday time. Okay. So go for it. Have fun. See, tell you, I collect Scorpios. So honestly, right, Michelle. Let's see. Okay, let's see, Michelle. Right. I'm struggling to get involved with a very kind person. It seems like a repeat situation, but I think that's wrong to judge one person by any other drama. Right. Here we go. Right. Here's a wee story time. Right. This thing that people say it's wrong to judge, right? And in an ideal world, it is. You know, it's no really the best thing, you know. But ultimately, as human beings, we are judging things all the time because we're not just judging people, right? We're judging situations, we're judging environments because it's the personal safety point of view. Okay, so we're naturally inclined to judge things, and we do it unconsciously because it's like it goes right back to like the like cavemen times. You know, it's like if I go out here, am I going to die? You know, essentially that, you know, is there going to be a saber-toothed tiger that's going to come and have me for their dinner? That kind of thing. So it is difficult, but all we've got to go on in life is our previous experiences, is our lived experiences. So if you see something and it's reminding you of a previous situation, then it's natural that we're going to kind of judge the present situation based on the last one. So let's see. Right. Right. 3 of Wands again. That's been quite. I think has that been my card of the day? It seems to come out an awful lot. Okay, so go your own way, do your own thing, Michelle. Don't try and force it. Take it gently. Take it one step at a time. You know, don't start creating stories in your mind. You know, like focus on what's actually happening between you and this person in the here and now. Don't try and make it something that will continually go into something. You know, just face it and see it for what it is, the reality of the situation. Okay, hope that makes sense. Right, Jane. Of course you can. Oh, did you like that? Why nocturnal activities? Yes. Let's see. Jane, let me see. What's happening, Jane? Okay. Chariot. Okay, so where are you going? What are you doing? That's what I would suggest with this information here. Go make sure that any emotional journey that you are going to go on is what you really want to do. That you are 100% involved in it, that you are 100% happy with this situation that you've got going on. Don't allow yourself to be forced into something that you're not entirely comfortable with. That's the energy that's coming through for this. Okay, so best of luck with that. Let's see. Joe, thank you for the kisses. It's very nice of you. Next one. Ella's my spiritual practitioner. A Pisces, Sun, Sag, Moon, Libra, Rising. Oh. Maybe I want to be more than your spiritual practitioner. Who knows? Or, actually, see the fact that you place yourself in like that kind of a spiritual energy with that person. So obviously you feel like you can be quite vulnerable in the spaces with that person. So that would make sense. Okay, where are we? Right. Michelle. I'm part Irish, Scottish and Jamaican. Now living a small island in the UK, originally born in London. I'm a hard worker within work is my passion, spinal, clinical and holistic treatments. See. Don't look at my posture. I have got shocking posture. Okay, sigh. I need to know which direction I should take in connection to work or anything you could tell me really. Okay. Sigh. Right, okay. Let me see. Right, okay. Guys, I will try and go to the hour. And then that'll be 3 hours that I've been on. So let's see. But okay, so if Carrie doesn't string me up and give me a row and sack me for being a friend, I'll see if we can maybe do this again. Right. Right, I need to know which direction I should take in connection to work. Or anything else you could tell me. Right, let's see. 4 stars. Okay, Si, what I would suggest is stop holding so tightly onto the outcomes of your career. Allow things to flow, allow the energy to flow, and just wait and see what happens. Stop trying to control the outcome so strongly. Just keep doing what you love. Keep focusing on that energy. Keep making sure that you know that what you're doing is what you want to do. Continue to do that, and then that should keep you right and on the right path. Oxy doxy. Right, Love Bug Blues. I think so. I don't know. It's like everybody's just like, I'm just going through it. Right, let's see. I think you were. I vaguely remember. Deborah, you're a wonderful reader. It feels like sitting down with a basic. Oh, you're lovely. Thanks, Deborah. And thanks everybody so much, because everybody's been so welcoming and so lovely. The comments on the videos has been so sweet. Because it was pretty scary. It was like I offered to help, like Carrie's like, I don't know what I'm going to do, and I was like, oh, I'll cover for you. I'll be like the, I like summer school teacher. I'll be like the summer school teacher, and then I suddenly realised, oh my God, there's so many people in this channel. Oh my Lord. Oh no. Okay, so I love you. Skipped mine, did I? Hope? I'm sorry. I can't go right back, but I'll pull a card for you, right, and just hopefully it'll be alright. Okay. Death, hope. You've got death. Okay, so what I would suggest with this is regenerate yourself, reinvent yourself. If you have been in a rut for too long, or you have been in the one kind of a energy for too long, do something to shake things up. No, I mean, you don't have to go wild, you don't have to decide to shave your head and, wear, I don't know, wear wigs every day. Do that if you want to, absolutely. Just get your wigs from an appropriate place. And just go and but that's what it feels like. Hope you just need to do something different. Reinvent yourself. Okay, so let's see. I are therefore any message for Cancer season. Fellow Taurus here, but strong Cancer placements. Love meeting you here. No, lovely to be here. Right, okay, let's see. The Fool. Just do it. Just jump. Just do it. And I know I are therefore, as a Taurus, it's a bit scary because we don't like change, but just do it. I'm a Taurus. I've jumped off the cliff. I'm sitting here doing this. So go for it. Make your own adventures. Right, Pamela. I went to school with somebody like that. Right. Hi, Marion. I'm a Libra sun and moon. Oofed. Please, would you pull a card on my finances? Will I achieve my goals? You know what, Pamela? I have never met a Libra that has not achieved financial goals. There's just something about Libra energy. You're just very methodical, right? The world, yes. But what you'll need to do is you will need to be willing to let things go in order. So, right, okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with finances, right? And I'm not giving you any exact advice because I'm ethically bound not to be able to, because I'm not a financial advisor. But what I would suggest is, right, it's called cash flow because money's energy. Right, and this goes for everybody watching this, right? Money is energy and it needs to move. If it doesn't move, it becomes stagnant. Okay, so you know that saying you need to speculate to accumulate? Bear these things in mind, bear these cycles in mind, right? And just keep doing what you're doing and bear that in mind. Okay, let's see. Moji, you're very welcome. Yogi Works, you're also very welcome. Right, can I get a card, please, for some guidance? Right, Scorpio. Oh, God, is there another Scorpio? Honestly, quirky, silly. Scorpio Sun, Leo Rising, Virgo Moon. Ooh, are you my mother? No, you're not my mother. My mum is getting the same place. Oh dear. Right. Let's go. Right. Let's see. Strength. Lean into that Leo energy that you possess, that you display to the world. You already don't suffer fools gladly, but allow yourself to display the strength of character that people know you for. And if you're in situations, quirky, where people are unaware of that deep reserve strength that you have, then it's time to unleash the lion, shall we say? That's what it feels like. Okay, so best of luck with that. Why anybody would pick a fight with a Scorpio, I've got absolutely no idea. But anyway, Kim, thank you so much for that super chat. So kind of you. Right, anything Spirit wants to tell you? I don't know. Will we ask? Right. Well, let's see. Kim, you've got the Lovers card. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Kim, there feels like there's somebody coming through here from Spirit, and they're asking you to, what are you saying? So it feels like it's a gentleman. It feels like it's a gentleman coming through for Spirit, and they're smiling. They're a very smiley person. It may have been a Gemini. I don't know. I'm not one to say that is a definite, but it's a gentleman, and he is really smiley, and he's saying to you to remember the choices you made. He's saying to remember that you're only here once. And I feel like that's something that he said to you when he was here. Because it's like, just remember, you're only here once, Kim. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, very kind gentleman, lovely energy. Okay, so you take care, Kim. Thank you. Zoe Francis, PS, is that a Glasgow accent I detect? It's near enough, slightly softer, but yes, it's we'll no split hairs over a few miles, but yes. Yogi Works, if you have time ending for a Virgo Sun, Capricorn Rising, Cancer Moon. I don't know. Let's see. Yogi Works. And for Virgo Sun, Cancer, Capricorn Rising, Cancer Moon. Let's see what you got. 4 of Stars, 4 of Pentacles. Let me see. 4 of Stars, Cancer, Virgo. I don't know. This energy is really confusing. No, that's the thing. It's like it feels like there's things that want to happen, right? Whether it's you or whether it's somebody else, they feel confused. They feel like their grip on, not necessarily their grip on reality, is challenging, but it feels like there's a confusing energy round about them, that they're trying to hold on to something that isn't necessarily the best thing for them to do. It would probably be better for them just to let it go. Okay, so sorry, that was just really confusing there. Really confusing energy. Right, where are we? Okay, Sam, I was wondering if you have any messages for my love life. Yes, love yourself first. But seriously, we'll pull a card. Right, let's see. Right. Knight of Wands. Okay. Just enjoy yourself. Right, Sam, I am. Just concentrate on having fun. Don't try and make big commitments. Don't try and make, people commit to you or you commit to people. Just have fun. Just, have fun and see where it goes, is essentially what I would suggest. Okay. Remember what I said about the Knight of Wands. They're there for a good time, no a long time. No. If nothing else, if you end up with a Knight of Wands for a while, you'll have stories to remember for the rest of your life. Take it for somebody that knows. Right, okay. Hope for better. Do you have some cards? Right. Solstice Blessing, Selena. Okay, do you have some cards? I take it that means. Right. Right, we have to start expressing changes. Greetings from Estonia. Hello, Laura. You know, Estonia is one of the countries that I've always wanted to visit. Probably because it's cold. Expressing changes going forward. Right, okay, so we're in the season of change, right? With it being the solstice yesterday. Regardless of the southern, whether it's the southern hemisphere or the northern hemisphere, I know Estonia's in the northern hemisphere. It's alright. I would suggest that it's a really good time to make changes, and we're in this Capricorn full moon, so yeah, so make some changes, let things go. Let's see, Queen of Stars as in the Queen of Pentacles, so make provisions for the winter. That's what's just come right through to me, Laura. Make it's really strongly, right? So whatever you do, whether it is financial provisions or physical resource provisions, yeah, it's yeah, whatever these changes are, make sure that you've got a long-term plan. Long-term provisions is what's coming through. So, and thank you for joining us. Oh, Beth, you're from South Dakota. My goodness, amazing. This is what I love about the internet. You know, I mean, here I am sitting in Scotland, and there's people in Estonia, there's people in South Dakota, there's people in Canada. It's amazing. Right, okay, thank you. Thanks, Dave. You're very welcome. Okay. Do you have a message to hear about, Anna? I don't know who it is because it cut off here. Right, let's see. Okay, what time up to now? 20 minutes left, so I'm going to try and get through these. Right. Do you have a message to hear? Anna, have you got a message to hear? Yes. Be your own boss. Be the boss of you. Okay? Don't let anybody try and tell you what to do. You are in charge of your life. You're in charge of your choices, and you're in charge of your decisions. And if there's anybody who tries to tell you anything different, then I would suggest that you tell them very politely to get themselves stuffed. Okay? Just you be in that powerful energy that know your own worth. Okay, Anna? Know your own worth. Right, Lisa, are you supposed to be with Stephen? Oh, I'm looking in these questions. If you're not already, I don't know. Let's see. Right, Lisa. Four of Swords. Take a step back. Take a step back to the situation. Stop overthinking things. Again, stop making stories up. Understand the reality of the situation. Communicate. If Stephen is not wanting to communicate with you, then respect that. Give him time to process things. Give yourself time to process things, and communicate calmly is what I would say. But respect the other person's decision, even if a decision is not the one that you want to know or want to hear. Respect the decision. Okay, you'll be fine. Okay, Yogi works. Any message for Spirit besides lots of laughter? Am I making you laugh, Yogi works? Right, okay. Let's see. Yogi works. We have got the Star, which is lovely, which is Aquarius energy. Okay, so I don't know why I've suddenly got quiet here. Is there something, it feels very much where the messages from spirit are quietly whispering to you. They're quietly whispering to you in order for you to heal through the situations that you've been going through. So don't listen to the loud voices. The loud voices is your ego. The loud voices will say no. Generally, that's what happens. But see, the quiet voices, the ones that just whisper, right? That's spirit. And they're asking you to trust them on this healing journey that you've been on. Okay? Because I often find that people who work in areas where you help others is because you've needed help yourself. Okay, so it feels as if there's been quite a long and lengthy process, this healing journey, and it's came from within. So they just want to say, Spirit is just want to say, trust yourself going forward, okay, because they're with you. Alrighty, and laugh. Why not? There's no rules that say that you can't laugh. Do you think they're up there just sitting with their faces like misery? Don't think so. Beth Allen, thank you very much. Hope you're well, Cancer Sun, Leo rising, Pisces moon, Gemini, Venus. Oof, you're a flighty one. Okay, would appreciate any advice that comes through. Right, Beth, let's have a look and see. Okay. Right, let's see, Beth. Beth, you have got the 7 of Wands. Okay, so with this image in particular, okay, what I see is they're clear quartz crystals, right? They're clear quartz crystals, and they have built a defense, right? They have built a wall, and it's a defense, but you're still able to see through it. Okay, so I think that that's a really poignant and pertinent message for you. Keep your defense, keep your boundaries in place, but make sure that they're transparent enough that you can see when you can lower them or when you can move them. Okay, because we know we all talk about boundaries and how important boundaries are, which they are, absolutely. But at the same time, sometimes we forget that boundaries can be moved. It can be moved back and forth depending on the energy that you're dealing with. So I would suggest that that's what that is. And also stand your ground. I think I get the energy and feeling like you're working on this. This is something that you've been working on deliberately, Beth, with intention, to exercise your boundaries. So best of luck with that. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, Jacqueline, what do you need to know about your move? Ooh, I don't know. What do you need to know? Have you got enough packing boxes? Are you taking more stuff than you need to? Let's see. Page of Stars, right? Okay, so Page of Pentacles. So what I would suggest with this energy is that your move is going to be one where it's a bit. Do you know what it feels like? It feels like you will have to learn quite a lot of stuff. You'll need to learn quite a lot of practical skills in this move. I don't know if it's because it's a different kind of property or it's a different environment that you're not used to. But it feels like there's practical skills that you're going to have to learn and pick up, preferably before winter. Okay, or summer, depending where you are. But until, when we get into the next seasons. All right. Beth Hendrickson, any advice on creative, business, financial, Taurus Sun, Gemini rising, and a wee Cappy moon? Happy lunar return. Beth. Right, Beth, you've got the Hermit. So there's the missing earth sign. Okay, so missing earth sign is Virgo. With business finance, as tedious as it is, make sure the details are correct. Make sure that you have got everything under control, so that if anybody comes looking into your financial matters, if it's maybe the tax office, something like that, make sure that you have everything organized and easy and transparent to show them. Okay, that is the because if it's a creative business, right, and with the best will in the world, Beth, right, creative types of people, and I include myself, we're not really the best at the kind of practical everyday paperwork stuff, you know, the financial stuff. So even if you need to take like maybe a wee online course or something about bookkeeping, something like that, make sure you've got a really good accountant. And keep your receipts, etc. You know, keep paper trails, well, digital trails. I'm showing my age now, paper trails, God's sakes. Yeah, so that kind of thing. Okay, and you'll be fine. That Capricorn moon, that'll keep you right. Okay, hi from Australia. Hello, spiritual soldier. This is so Balderdash is so spot on. Excellent. Thank you so much for your feedback. Right, okay, I've got 10 minutes here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down to Laurie, because Laurie's placed a super chat and I want to get to her. So, and then I will go back up, okay, and fill in the rest of the time. Okay, so Laurie. Right, okay. Laurie E. I'm assuming you just want like a general card. Let's see. Right. Okay, Laurie. You have got the King of Swords. Okay, so the King of Swords makes me feel like you. What does it make me feel like? It makes me feel like there is something going on where you feel as if it's an immovable conversation. It's an immovable way somebody thinks about something. They're not really willing to move. And the way that is portrayed to others is it can be difficult. Okay, so what I would suggest with this card is, I'm going to pull another one, to be honest. Right, okay, so you've got a 6 of Moons, which is Scorpio energy. So, and the King of Swords is Aquarius energy. So it's really fixed. Okay, so there's fixed emotions here and there's fixed thoughts here. And it's quite immovable. It's either you or it's somebody that you're dealing with. It feels very much like it's their way or the highway. Okay. And it could be something, it's been a long held belief. It's been a long held issue or problem, or method of communication. Okay, so that's what's coming through to me. So Laurie, I hope that makes sense. It's just it feels kind of confusing, and it feels like a deliberate attempt to confuse. See, I'm getting my words. It feels like a deliberate attempt to confuse. So stay strong. Know that whatever comes through for you is exactly what you need. Your thoughts. Don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong. Okay, my darling. Right, take good care of yourself. And again, thank you so much for that super chat. Right, okay, we're going back up here. Ooh. Right, okay. Gigi, thank you so much for that. That's amazing. You're awesome. Okay. I've got no idea where I am, so I'm just going to jump in and stop at random people. Now, the thing is, right, if I have not got to you, I'm so sorry. But sometimes, if you hear a message for somebody else, it can oftentimes be for you as well, right? So, Lorien, anything the universe wants me to know right now, I've loved your readings. Thank you. Right, okay, let's see. Anything the universe wants you to know. La la la. Okay. 6 of Moons, 6 of Cups. Lorien, try to stop living in the past. It's nice to visit the past now and again, but we don't spend our life there. I can't talk now. It's like okay, be understanding that the present isn't as dark as what you think it is. There are people who still love you. Okay, it might not be like what it was like in the past, but give yourself the opportunity to experience the here and now. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I was quite emotional. Right, okay. Rosalind, I'm so glad. Rosalind, you get your teeth into that like a saber-toothed tiger at a steak. Okay. Right, Lydia. Okay, thank you for the super chat. Right. May I get a read for whatever? Okay, Lydia, I'm sorry that I'm just getting to you, but there was a lot to get through. Okay, so let's see. Right. Okay, Lydia, Page of Stars, which is a Page of Pentacles. Okay, go and learn something practical. Go and, in order to develop yourself, do it practically. Right, so maybe get your head or your nose out of a book and put into practice what you've read about. That's what's coming through. So as opposed to maybe spend less time online and spend more time offline. And try, I just feel that quite strongly, whereby if you get something going through, yeah, stop reading about the things and go and do them. Okay, and have fun, right? You take care. Thank you so much, Lydia. It's really kind of you. Let's see. Oh my God, Lydia, it's 3:19 in Singapore. Go to your bed. Gail, yes, I'm still going. Oh, thank you for subscribing. That's so sweet. Okay, I'm going to wrap up now, darlings. If there's anybody, right, I'm just going to jump through here, and if anybody stands out to me, I will answer them. And as I say, I am so sorry. Okay, so let me see. Thank you so much for subscribing, Laurie. That's so kind. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap up now. My energies are kind of they're kind of depleted, and we've got 111 likes, so that just blows my mind. And there is 33 people here, so yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, if you would just looking at the questions, okay, so I have got a YouTube channel. It is called MarionKTarot. If you want to go and give it a wee subscribe, that would be epic. Will I be doing monthly readings on there? I will be probably starting for August, because I have got quite a lot going on. As I say, this is like my full-time job, no YouTube, but I'm a full-time tarot card reader. So I don't know. So yeah, so obviously I see clients, etc., and I do like different events, etc. So there is a lot going on, but I'm really hoping to. It's one of my things on my vision board, and I'm also creating a deck just now. It's a oracle deck. Okay, and I've put a wee like notice on my community tab on my YouTube channel, and you can follow me on Instagram at MarionKTarot if you're so inclined. I put loads of stuff on there, but I'm trying to pivot more into the YouTube space, which I did do for a number of years. I was probably in YouTube first, but different things happened in life, and I had to take a bit of a break. So yeah, so that's where I am. But thank you again so much. It's been amazing. It's flown by. I cannot believe that this was 3 hours worth. As I say, I have got to as many people as I possibly can. Okay, and as I say, once I get to, I think it's like if I get to 1,000 subscribers or something on my YouTube channel, I can go live over there, because I've really enjoyed this. But as I said earlier, if Carrie doesn't go too mental with me for doing this, while she's still setting up and getting herself together in a new home, with everything, I'll maybe see if I can pop on here again. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody, for taking part, for playing along, for staying here to the end. It's been amazing. Okay, and thank you. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.